Great say.
She been down twice.
You just want to be acrobatic. And you want your bracelet inside out. Come sit down.
Okay. All right, so just remember for Mason to step out on page, because you're going to come right back. Yes. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make a brief announcement about this. Let's see. Oh, no. Because I've had to play the doctor once before, and I needed to make an announcement that I have to do this, if you don't mind. So after the kids passed out, I'll just ad-lib something before you come back on as the announcer.
Got it.
All right.
Button.
Buttons. Roger that. Okay. Can you get all of us without getting out there?
Can I move this without breaking it? Okay.
That's
Don't do it.
So if you guys need it, that's why I try to move over as much as I can to give everyone room. Okay. Let me know. Roger that. All right. Live from Hollywood, Los Angeles, California, Dominic Review Productions brings you classic entertainment in a modern world done in a vintage manner with a cast of keeping the Golden Age of radio live in A Day in the Life of Hollywood 1930's. With the voices of Dominique Breckenridge as Betty Gray, Jasmine Lofton as Rachel Ellis Hagen, Tony Ballard as Mason Davis, and Tamara Solomon as Mike Anderson. There's a lot going on in New York City today. The crowds are bustling, the joints are jumping. At this hour? And Bedlam has come to Bedlam. At least we may end up there before the show's through. For now, Rachel seems to be at peace as she places the finishing touches on her fruit basket. Better let her explain that. Carry on. Always starts with a knock, don't it?
No, that wasn't a question.
I'm coming. Just when you get your fruit in the door, there's a knock on it. Mason, fruit, nutrition, logical, typical. Hello, magicious. Is my nutritious.
Is that kiwi, banana, grapes, apples, oranges, apricot, mango, melon, pineapple, and coconut I smell?
Surprised you didn't smell the berries. Wait, apricot has a smell.
Straw, black, and blue.
I'm lost.
Found it. It's right in your hands. What comes fruit, Rachel?
I'm really lost here. What goes vegetables, Mason?
No, your hands. You're holding berries in your hands. What are you going to do with them? Are you going to eat them?
I'm certainly not going to wear them like a hat on my head. Although, I'm going to make a fruit basket for a party that's going on at the theater. I figured at least I could contribute since they've hired me temporarily, intern-ishly, volunteer-ish likewise.
In parentheses, you're not getting paid.
No, what? You know what? I
wouldn't
take
take
the money
if they tried.
How'd you know I was going to say that?
It's the same thing they said before they let me go over at the Magic Emporium out in Albuquerque.
They offered?
I tried. But my hands just weren't quick enough. Anyway, is Betty around?
Nope. She's out for a spell.
She's at it again. Can't she stop at just one?
I mean, out of the premises, not on location. She left the building. She's not.
Oh, what? Rats. Rachel, come down off the stones. Everyone takes everything so literal on this program. Jeez.
Lost my shoe someplace. Is that a lemon? Now what's the beef, Mason?
Ask the potatoes. I'm here to pick up Betty. She was supposed to help me train the kid before the big fight tonight at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that. She told me she'd catch you after her dentist appointment and asked me to step in her place until she gets here.
You?
Gee, thanks, Mason, for making me feel so absolutely wanted. If you ever have children, I'm sure that you will smother them with barrels of laughs. A barrel, anyway.
Sorry, Rachel. I didn't quite mean it the way it sounded. I meant, you're not my type.
How lucky for the both of us. You're not mine either.
No. I mean, you are in one way, but not in the other.
If you're waiting for a reciprocated response, it's still the same. As I said before, not interested either.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is, the only way I could get the kid in the gym is to promise him Betty would be there. Now, see, he's taken smitten with her, and I told him if he would commit to training all morning, we'd throw Betty in the pool afterward and see if she'd sink or swim.
You did what?
Okay, look, listen, with a figure like Betty's, she wouldn't drown. What'd you slap me for?
Because if Betty was here, she'd do the same. Now let me grab my purse.
Rachel, no!
So we can go.
Whew, almost got me. Is that a limit?
Unless you want to wear it, I suggest you grab the fruit. I'll drop it off on our way over. Sink or swim, honestly.
Thanks, Anderson, for coming with me to the dentist office. If there's one thing I hate, it's the dentist office.
Don't thank me yet. We're nowhere near the office, but I suspect we could get a lot further than we are if you'd only let go of the light post for a minute to walk a step or two.
You think I'm holding on because I'm scared of the chair?
Stop making it sound like you're walking the last mile to the chamber to sit up with Clark Gable in Manhattan melodrama.
Die the way you lived, all of a sudden.
What a way to go.
Come on, Mata Hari.
Oh,
I said Mata Hari, not Anna Karenina. Let's start walking.
you kidding? Look at that traffic. I'm not stepping 1 foot out there until it's safe.
Then I'm afraid you'll be waiting a long time. If you think cows at the county fair have anything on New York traffic, you have nothing.
If you weren't my friend, you know what? This traffic don't look so bad after all. We're going to make our way over. Janet Gaynor.
My gracious. Somebody just dropped their wallet. And there's a lot of money in it. There must be close to $500 in it.
Boy, if she can count money that fast, I mean, Charlie Chaplin needs to move over.
Some poor soul must be worried sick. They may be trying to use this money for a down payment on some land or stock.
Yeah, way out here in New York City.
It must belong to this woman. She looks sorry.
She does? She looks so pretty. Wow, what kind of crowd do we attract?
It must belong to this woman. She looks so homely.
Wait, Anderson!
Excuse me, madam. Does this wallet belong to you? Look at her go. She's a leap with joy.
And you're a dumb with crumb. You're a crumb with dumb.
Now, what were you saying, Betty?
Oh, nothing. Only that you had something in common. I'm sure you were just trying to be neighborly.
Betty, what are you looking for?
Robert Montgomery, he must be around here someplace.
Grant's tomb in the grill.
Boy, is it. All right, Anderson, let's...
Hey, Betty, look. Isn't that Tyrone Power?
What? Where? And I don't even have my binoculars, my glasses.
On the poster in front of Radio City Music Hall.
You mean he's here? Look, Anderson, he's going to be on the radio program tomorrow night. Oh, darn it.
Well, that's only a day away.
Yes, but why put off tomorrow what you can do today?
Hey, they're broadcasting Make a Buck. Try your luck tonight.
Isn't that the show where they give away money every time you press your luck?
That's the one?
Let's go inside and try to get in, huh?
I don't know, Betty. That's an awful risk.
Says the woman who picked up a wallet and gave it to the first person they laid eyes on.
I didn't get it, Betty.
I know. You let it go. Just right.
But Betty, you don't know. These kinds of programs are always trying to make a fool out of you.
Oh, who said anything anything about me. You'll do just fine. We can split the jackpot on the way out.
Wait a minute. You're not going to get me up there.
Anderson, I'm only teasing. I'll be right behind you every step of the way.
Yeah, but in front, I can see you better. Anyway, what about your dentist appointment?
What's a couple of teeth amongst friends? Your friendship means more to me than a mere cavity.
I don't think...
You don't have to. That's what I'm here for. Now hurry along. Will this be a trouble?
If the county fair could see me now.
The cows wouldn't believe it. Was that a lily? The fruit is somewhere.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, that's all of the grapes. Woo! If I eat any more of this fruit, I'll be as big as I ate a grapefruit. I haven't had one of these since Cagney threw one in Public Enemy. Went off the market for 1 minute.
Mason, my fruit! You ate my fruit!
Kid? Where did that kid go? Eating up all Rachel's fruit and her basket and left it sitting by me to make it look like I did it. And put this grapefruit in my hand and ran away. Oh, she's still looking at me. Maybe if I stand still, she won't see me. Oh, Rachel, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
The oddest thing just happened. I was sitting here waiting for you to come in out of the confidential privacy room.
Oh! Someone just hit me in the head with a lemon!
Sorry, mister, I was aiming at the tail, but the donkey ducked. What you didn't even leave the straw basket.
Is that what that was? I thought it was wheat. All right, so I ate your fruit basket and the fruit in it. But if you didn't want it eaten, then why did you leave it with me? You know I'm a sucker for fruit.
Some punch
Oh, you have some?
on the jaw. I knew I shouldn't have let him talk me into coming in the gym in the first place. I should have dropped this off at the theater when I had the chance.
Don't cry over spilled milk, Rachel. I'll buy you a brand new basket of fruit and have it sent to the theater right away. Hey, Jackson, run down to the florist across the street and buy a basket of fruit. Have it sent down to the New York Theater House.
The florist?
Yeah, they sell baskets, don't they?
Yes, but not for fruit.
Ha, this one does. They make extra dough on the side, peddling fruit. Now, here comes the kid. You ready for the workout, kid?
Mason, you've got to be joking me. This isn't a kid. It's a string bean. No offense, small fry.
My goodness. First Betty and now you. You know, you think I was blind or something. Rachel, where'd you go, Rachel?
I took off your glasses, and you didn't even see it coming.
This is a sure bet. This kid is up against a smaller kid than he is.
Smaller or skinnier? Never mind. I really don't want to know. I'm just here to help out a friend until she gets here, and I'll keep my mouth shut and just do what I can to help.
Do you mean we're not friends, Rachel?
Is the sky falling? Mason, don't look out the window. Just take my word for it. Now, what's up first?
I thought I'd start the kid off with a little jump rope.
Is he the rope? Or, oh, you want him to jump the rope? Well, I'll go get the hook.
What do you need a hook for?
He's gonna need something to hang on to dry out when it's over with.
Look, kid, don't let her discourage you. Kid, where'd you go? Oh, look at this. Somebody get a mop bucket. Clean up on the main floor. The kid's passed out.
If you can excuse us for a moment, we're going to imagine, since we're on radio, you don't even see Mason. He's somebody else. Roger that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our next contestant, is there a RLY2 in the audience? An RLY2, please. Anyone?
Why, Betty, that's me. Then go up there. Oh, I can't go up there by myself. I feel ridiculous.
Stand up, Anderson.
Betty, was that a hat piece?
No, my hat slipped.
Miss, are you RLY2? Then come on right on up here. She's a little shy, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little round of applause to help the little lady get up here. She seems to be holding on to something. I believe it's an animal of some sort. Oh no, it's a faux fur coat.
Mind your own business. There's no need to broadcast.
Miss, you can bring your friend along with you too.
Here, take the coat. I don't need it while I'm sitting here.
You too, miss. Come along. Come join your friend, please.
No, not me. I'm fine just where I am. Ain't no need to swallow all this here. Nope,
Betty, you said you'd be behind me.
The answer to that has been said 1,000 times in every possible way. You pick one.
Betty, come on. You're making us look like fools.
I'd rather be a dry fool down here than a wet one up there. No, I just have my makeup done and highs in the face and my hair and honey and the salon don't quite mix just right. I'm going to dress. Quit pulling it. Sir, where did you come from? I've been lifted like this since I was a little girl. Hey, come on, you see the floor. Listen, buddy, I'm not Claudette Colbert and you're not Clark Gable, and this didn't happen one night.
Nothing to worry about, Betty. We're up here now. The hard part is over.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, no. Look, they've got pies all lined up in order.
Betty, you're the one who wanted to come in here and be on the program.
This isn't what I had in mind. I didn't know that until what was staring me in the face until we came in and I read it. This week's theme was Slap Happy Goes Slapstick in One Throw. I'm leaving.
Miss, your voice sounds awfully familiar. Why, you're Betty Gray. We hear your voice every night on the radio. Do you mind sharing one of your broadcasts over the air with us now?
Don't know. I didn't quite come prepared with anything. Oh, what do you know about that? Look what I have in my purse.
Here's one all typed out.
Thanks, Mike.
Now I see why you want it typed up in a hurry.
Let's gather around so that we may hear the sounds of all that's new in the news. I'll repeat it in case you didn't hear them say, this is Newsflash with Betty Gray. Room, not to be confused with the director of the same name, born October 20th, 1895 in Carl, Illinois, would leave a mark on cinematic history one should be proud of, with a career spanning over 50 years and appearing in just as many movies and television roles. Rex graduated from Northwestern University with a degree in medicine. Considering the day and age, that's pretty amazing. 1918 would be the year in which audiences would see Ingram for the first time, as it was his debut role in Tarzan of the Apes. 11 years later, in 1929, Ingram would make a different sort of a debut, Broadway. Oscar Michaud. No, he's not just the face on a stamp. He was a pioneer in film in his own right. He's regarded as the first black to produce a feature-length film, The Homesteader, in 1919, and a sound feature-length film, The Exile, in 1931. In spite of being born in Metropolis, Illinois, 1884, it was his experiences as a homesteader, moving from Chicago at the age of 17 before moving to South Dakota to farm and write 5 years later, and which served as the subject matter for his novel, The Homesteader. In fact, Michaud continued to make films for the next 3 decades, one which included his 1920s film Within Our Gates, serving as a response to D.W. Griffin's Birth of a Nation. Mr. Michaud died on March 25th, 1951. He is buried in his hometown at the Great Bend Cemetery in Great Bend, Kansas. Just look for the gravestone inscription that reads, "A man ahead of his time." Commonly known as the King of Soul, with 1950s and 1960s hits such as You Send Me, A Change Is Gonna Come, and Chain Gang. Sam Cooke held 29 top 40 hits from 1957 and 1964. This soul singer was born January 22nd, 1931 in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Side note, living in a house that actually carries the book Dream Boogie, The Triumph of Sam Cooke, you get to do a lot of reading into famous people's lives. One states that his family moved to Chicago in 1933, where Cooke attended Wendell Phillips Academy High School in Chicago, which incidentally was the same school that Nat King Cole attended years earlier. Isn't that Debbie? Once the leader of the gospel group, the Soul Stirrers, as R.H. Harris's replacement, he made a crossover transition into a solo R&B artist. His first pop single, Lovable, released in 1956, was a remake of the gospel song Wonderful, which led him to release this song under his alias Dale Cook. Yeah, the transition between gospel to rhythm and blues was severely frowned upon. Cook would meet his tragic end on December 11th, 1964 at the Hacienda Motel in Los Angeles, California, where he was shot by the motel manager, Bertha Franklin, in the chest, determined later that the bullet had pierced his heart. He was 33 years old. Thanks for allowing me to gab the haze that one relays all this interesting bit of news. For if you snooze, you lose, but I'm sure no one is sleeping. Until next time we say hello again, I'm Betty Gray, signing out before signing in next week. So long, guys and dolls.
Betty and Pike should be here any minute. When I got off the phone with her, she said something about long way over, pie face, and my eye! I couldn't make too much of it. Between the sniffles and screaming, I think she was crying.
Well, did she say where she was coming from? Did she know how to get here?
How hard can Madison Square Garden be to find, Mason? Aside from the big sign, I'm pretty sure by now it's a nation landmark.
Really?
If I've heard of it, it must.
Betty, Pike, it's about time you got here. Why are you so late? Our fight is already over.
The time couldn't be helped.
Betty, why are you covered in pie crust?
Anderson and I had a little trip to the bakery.
Betty and I stopped by the broadcast of the Make a Buck Try Your Luck show.
Isn't that the one that they throw food at you?
Yeah.
Why did everyone know this but me? Obviously, I listened to too much Fibber McGee and Molly. The only thing you get hit with on that show is whatever flies out of Fibber's closet when he opens the door. Fibber, you really, you need to clean out your closet one of these days.
What happened? Did you guys win? Did you get the reward?
We were rewarded all right. We were handed $100 at the beginning. Things changed for every question answered. When Anderson here answered wrong, I got pied in the face. When I answered right, $10 were subtracted from the loot.
So where's the money?
All in all, you might as well say we broke even. For every answer I got right, Anderson got wrong. It was like a bad episode of Mortimer Snerd meets Gracie Allen. It's going to take what's left over to dry clean our clothes.
Wait, is Betty the one that got pied? Pike, what happened to you?
Betty turned me upside down in the meringue machine after my last wrong answer.
How about you? How did we do in the ring? Where's the kid?
He's in the steam room.
Steam room? Are you kidding? Do you want to kill him?
It's all right, Betty. He won the fight.
He did what?
I saw it with my own eyes, Betty. The kid walked out and knocked out his opponent in the first round. Before I knew it, they picked up his arm, yelling, "Hell, Kid Kelly!"
How'd he win?
It's easy. As soon as the kid walked out, he sized up his competition, took a deep breath, and his opponent fell over.
Wow. What do you know about that? Sort of makes me feel bad for the other guy, though. Poor fella. You should have looked out for me, Charlie. You should have looked out for me just a little bit. That means we get the $1,000, huh? The day wasn't a bust after all.
About that, Betty, it seems like after the fight, Kid Kelly in there got an agent and a lawyer. Before I knew what happened, they swindled. Talked me out of the winnings.
They did what?
I'm not sure what happened, but it's the first time I've ever met someone who could talk faster than I could.
Think quicker, too.
Betty, where are you going? To find that agent and lawyer. Anyone who could talk this character out of $1,000 can represent me anytime.
But Betty, they may be swindlers.
Says the woman who handed over a wallet full of cash to a stranger on the street. Besides, nobody takes advantage of Betty Gray. going that way. So long, ladies and gents. Mama's gonna fetch the rent.
A Day in the Life of wants to thank you for tuning in to our broadcast, and Dominic Review wants to remind you to subscribe to Dominic Review channel, like us on Facebook, follow us at Dominic Review on Twitter, and share us with others before we bring you an all-new episode next week. So be sure to tune in with your family and friends here on our YouTube broadcasting channel, Dominic Review.
The voices heard on tonight's show were provided by Jasmine Lofton as Rachel Ellis Hagan, Selma Solomon as Pike Anderson, and yours truly, Tony Ballard as Mason Davis, and A Day in the Life of creator Dominique Breckenridge as Betty Gray, reminding you that all of the women's wardrobe worn tonight were provided by her line, Dominique's Private Collection.
This has been a Dominic Review production. Ciao, Bella.
You know what? I'm going to go home and just memorize that line just in case I see the voices.
The voice you heard us today. Yeah, I've gotten to where I memorized it now.
I wanted to say what I wanted to say.
You know, some things, if it's ad-lib, that's why I don't stop you, it's okay. But when it's the punchline, then that's when I stop you. I might not make sense.
Right.
But like when you said that, I forget exactly what you said, that would have worked fine.
Oh, okay.
You could have, you know, stuff like that, roll with it. But if it's the punchline, is the only time I'm really going to stop you guys.
Well, it's the same thing I said before you let me go over at the Magic and Well, it's the same thing I said before they let me go over at the Magic Emporium out of the
One more time.
what is that word?
Albuquerque.
That's what that is.
Yeah. It acts like it's a surprise to you. It's the same thing that they said before they let me go. Like, you're still dismayed.
So I didn't quite mean it that way. Go back to, because I was looking at the barrel thing. So go to G, thanks, Mason. I'm going to start at you.
We are a barrel of laughs.
You?
I suggest you grab a fruit.
You can take them too.
It must belong to this woman. She looks sorry.
She does? She does, sorry.
Wow.
What kind of crowd do we attract?
Okay. It must belong to this woman. She looks so homely. Why can't I say that?
Okay. One more time.
Okay.
With crumb. And you're a crumb with gum.
Give me something.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. And you're a I didn't know my jokes were this funny. Sorry.
Why, you little, you didn't even leave straw for the basket.
Is that what that was?
Wait, say it one more time. You didn't even leave the straw basket. He ate that too. Just so you know. Wasn't straw for it, it wasn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
Miss, are you RLY2?
Which
Miss,
one are you?
she seems to be holding on to something. I believe it's an animal of some sort. Oh no, it's a fox coat.
No.
It's a fox fur coat.
Faux fur.
It's a, huh?
It's a faux fur coat.
Oh.
Like, not really real.
I believe it's an animal of some sort. Oh no, it's a faux fur.